Climbing with Core by Cami. Today I'm going to take you through one of my favorite ab series to do with the box on the Reformer. I also brought a small ball as a prop. So when you're ready, feel free to grab your box and the small ball. Small ball is optional. It'll just really help with the alignment. So when you're ready, place the box up against your Reformer. Make sure it's up against these shoulder blocks and not over. So it's up against the shoulder blocks centered on your carriage. And then when you're ready, we're gonna come kneeling in front of our box. Before we get started, I want you to take a few deep breaths. So we're gonna inhale, bring our arms up, exhale, press everything down. Inhale, fill the lungs with air, ribs expand, exhale. Ribs knit together. Last one, inhale. Sweep arms up. Exhale. And then once you're here, give me a few shoulder rolls back. Few shoulder rolls forward. And one last deep breath. And now let's go kick our abs. So I am placing the ball in between my thighs here for alignment. If you don't have a ball, totally fine. You can continue very well without it. So place your hands on the box parallel to the shoulder blocks. Make sure you are pushing your shoulders down and back. Take an inhale, exhale, lift the knees, press the carriage out. From here, you're finding this plank. If you have that ball, make sure you're squeezing. I want you to press the box out a few inches and bring it back. Press the box out a few inches as you exhale and bring it back. Your eyesight should be towards the end of that edge of your Reformer. Press the box out, bring it in. Exhale. Press it out, inhale, bring it in. You're still squeezing that ball. We're going for 3, 2, 1. Press it out, bring it in, and hold that plank. Breathing through it. Bring the knees in, lower them down, stretch out. Breathe it out. Inhale, exhale, press it back up. Hold. We're holding this plank. Breathing through it. If you have that ball in between the thighs, squeeze. You want to find that connection from your core to your pelvic floor to the top of your head. Take an inhale, exhale. Bring the carriage in. The knees are hovered. Press it out. We're going into knee hover, so your knees are hovering just over the carriage, so making sure they're not resting on it, just hovered as you bring it in, exhale as you press it out. Hovered, bring in, exhale to press out. And you can always switch up your breathing. So I am exhaling to bring it in, inhaling to press it out. For 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, lower the knees, remove that ball, take an inhale, exhale. You can drop that ball to the side. From here, we're gonna go into pikes. So we're gonna go from this plank, hold, press it out, bring it back in, and then pike. Eyes go to thighs, and you're finding your body in a V. As you exhale, inhale to bring it back in, exhale, up. And we're just focusing on the pikes right now, so not adding on to that series that we had before. Going into the pike, exhaling, bringing it back to that plank, and then lean back. Going for 3, 2, last one. Drop the knees, shake it all out. And then now I am going to take the box off of up against the shoulder box. I'm going to press the carriage out, so make sure you have a light spring on. Press the carriage out with one leg, and then from here you place the box up against your foot bar. We're going to go into a quick bridge to kind of open up through the body, because we've done a lot of planks and focusing on the front of our body. So from here, I want you to place you can keep that light spring on if you feel that you need a little bit more assistance. You can add a spring, but the light spring should work just fine. So from here, you're gonna go ahead and place your feet up on the shoulder blocks. Your back, the middle of your back is up against the edge of that box. You can place your hands on your ribs. Take an inhale, exhale as you lift up and hold. If you have a claw clip, this is the part where you probably want to move it so that it's not digging into your head. Take an inhale, exhale, lower those glutes down, and then bring them back up as you exhale. Inhale at the top, exhale as you lower down. Those glutes are slightly touching that carriage and then coming back up into that bridge. Inhale, exhale, lower down. Continuing here at your own pace, finding the movement that works, and most of all, finding the connections in your body. So you're really lowering those hips and those glutes for them to touch, but your ribs are staying connected. Ribs stay connected as you exhale and lift those glutes up. Ribs stay as connected and knitted as possible as you lower those hips down and then lift up. That is the mind-body connection that you really want to use. You're moving, but you're being mindful of the movement that you have and the movement that you're doing. Lowering down, glutes are barely touching the carriage, and then lifting back up. Your glutes should be on fire. Going for 3 more. And you also want to try to keep that carriage in, so making sure it's not pressing out yet. Last one. Don't touch, and then come to the top. Once you're here, again, focusing on that breathing, core connection. Take an inhale, your glutes and hips are still up. Take an inhale, exhale, press that carriage out and bring it back in. Press the carriage out, trying to keep your hips at that same level as much as possible. Pressing out and bringing it in. If you want an additional challenge, feel free to come up onto your toes on those shoulder blocks instead of your heels. This is so amazing. You can feel your hamstrings really working here. Your glutes should be super activated. And remember to keep breathing and engaging your core. Your ribs knit together as you exhale. As you inhale, they expand. Going for 3 more. 2. Last one. And bring it in. We hold. Inhale. Exhale for 3. 2. Now lower your hips down a couple inches. Lift up. Lower for 2 inches. Lift up. Small movement. Keeping that carriage in. Make sure it's not sliding out for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and lower those hips all the way. Whew. Fix your claw clip or head bend if you need to. And then from here, we're going to remove the box. So when you're ready, go ahead and place that foot on the shoulder block, remove the box, and then go ahead and place the box to the side. Doing one last ab burner, which is one of my favorites all time. So your thighs come up to the shoulder blocks, hands go on the outside of on the edges of your reformer. Make sure that your thumbs are on the outside, so all 5 fingers are on the same side. Take an inhale. You can bring your arms out. You want to make sure that they're out a little bit, so they're not in here, they're not under your shoulders, but they're a little bit out. Take an inhale, exhale, scoop the core, bring the carriage in, scoop the core in, relax. Inhale as you release, exhale as you scoop your core in through that tailbone, and then release. You want to think of your tailbone scooping under, that pelvis scooping under as you bring the carriage closer to those hands. We're going for 3, 2, and 1. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let go and release. Now we're going to do obliques with that. So again, as I mentioned, feel free to add reps to this. You don't have to stick to the reps that I have. I'm just taking you through my favorite series, so you can do more reps, less reps. Do what feels good for your body, but these are some of my absolute favorite moves. Now you're going to place both hands on the same side of the reformer, all 10 fingers on the outside. Take an inhale, exhale as you scoop through that tailbone, bringing that carriage towards your hands, and then release. Inhale, exhale, scoop the tailbone, and release. Going for 3, 2, and last one. We're going to quickly switch sides. Hands on the same side. Inhale, exhale, scoop, tailbone under. 3, 2, and 1. Release, let go. Go ahead and shake it out. There's a really great one. You'll feel it in your arms, feel it in your abs. And you really want to focus on your core moving through that movement and not your legs or arms doing the movement for you. And now to finish up, we'll finish with a mermaid stretch to stretch out the sides and just get some feel good movement. You can stay on that light spring. I just want to move mine up a tad. When you're ready, place your, sitting in a Z sit, place your palm of your hand on that foot bar. Take an inhale, exhale, reach on over. Inhale, exhale, release. Stack the spine tall. Inhale, reach that arm over. As you exhale, pressing out through the palm of the hand that's on the foot bar. Inhale, exhale, release. And now we're going to get the other side. You're sitting in a Z sit. Take an inhale, exhale. Reach over. Shoulders, blades down and back. Feels so good for the side of the body. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Reaching over. Releasing those muscles. Finding that stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Stack the spine tall. From here, give me a few deep breaths. Drop the shoulders, relax the jaw. Inhale, Let everything go. You did so great today. Your core is on fire and your core is the powerhouse of your body. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.